Hi everybody, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well. So it's getting cooler and it's getting freezier. And what does that mean? It means it's officially the hobo season. I said hobo, Hobo season. All right. Now, last night I saw this guy giving tips to other men on how to get a place to stay for free while they get their stuff together. Okay. And now they are targeting certain types of women. Okay. And because I saw it, I just have to put it out there in case somebody doesn't know it. I know most of us know it. Let's get into his story first and you would understand what I'm saying. All right. Don't play around with where you live.
All right, boom. You don't got a place to stay or you don't got no job. I'm going to put you on how you can get you a place to stay for literally 6 months. So boom, first thing first, what you want to do, maybe go talk to Church's Chicken, KFC or something like that. Want to find you a BBW. And listen, do not be biased about no BBW. I know niggas be saying they don't want no big girl, but gang, you're homeless, nigga. Beggars can't be choosers right now. So boom, what you going to do? You know what I'm saying? Find you a BBW. Find you a good one though. Most BBWs have good jobs. So you find you a good BBW, you know what I'm saying? She probably got her a good little corporate job, good little desk job, because she ain't doing too much walking for sure, 100%. She got her a good little desk job, maybe a little security job. She don't do too much standing up. She be sitting down all day at the desk. Boom, that's perfect. She probably got her own crib and everything. That's how they usually come. Own crib, car, maybe like 1, 2 kids. It'd be best if she got none. So boom, you see a little BBW like that, you hop down there, you compliment her overly. Damn, I like your hair. You know what I'm saying? Even her hair was, even her teeth yellow as hell. Well, I like them pretty ass white teeth. Well, I like that dress on you, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Overly compliment her. I can get your number, Instagram, whatever. Now I'm saying she'll probably pretty hard to get a little stuck up and shit like that, but she gonna be overly flattered that you even hopping down on some shit like that. Cause most niggas is not hopping down on big girls these days for sure. 100%. So boom. You know what I'm saying? You get an Instagram, get a number like that. You know what I'm saying? It should probably take you like 2 weeks. Probably take you up to 2 weeks until what you link up with her. So boom. After the 2 weeks hit you talking to her, you know what I'm saying? You probably smack on the first link. Real applying pressure overly, smack on the first link. I know nigga you don't like BBWs, but gang, you gotta put yourself sacrifices. Remember sacrifices. Sacrifices first. So boom. Smack the BBW. But listen, once you smack gang, you have to deliver the best strokes you ever did in your life. Like you had to be on your A game. 100%. None lazy, none quick and fast. You gotta be in that bitch overly. Like overtime. Okay, so once you smack that shit down to the flow and shit like that, you gotta tell her, you gotta hit it with a software. You gotta know how to like work your software. Alright, well, guess I'm finna go back to my car. Guess I'm finna go back to the bench that I sleep on. Boom. To a certain point, it's gonna get to a point where like, mind you, it's gonna be under less than a month, you knowing this hoe. You're gonna get to a certain point where it's like, why am I letting this nigga come smack me and then go live in a car? He might as well move in. Boom. Now you got your roof over your head. You done moved in with Shawty. Even if she got a couple kids, you run the house. You from mama, so you can tell her, you can tell the kids wherever they want, wherever you want. It don't matter. They 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. You for the mama is your rules. Not the mama. It don't matter. She paying all the bills, you ain't paying, she's your house. So boom. She smacking it. You'll probably be cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe bring your PlayStation over, playing in the living room, like that. You'll be cool without a job for the first 3 months, 100%. Once the 4th, 5th month hit, that's when she can start questioning your job like that. That's when you have to start looking for a job. You know what I'm saying? Start putting out job applications. You know what I'm saying? 4 or 5 months hit. You probably look up a job applications. You know what I'm saying? You get your job, run your sack up, save your money. Do not start paying them bills now. She was doing it before you had a job. She can do it now. She can do it still by herself. It's not your house. It's her house, gang. You know what I'm saying? Stack your money up, run your little sack up like that. And then once you do that, shit, you been in for a cool 6 months. And ran you up a couple thousand. Shit, you might as well lead a bitch.
Most of the times when we come here and we talk about things and you don't have evidence, you look like you're lying, trauma dumping, and you're sharing things that happen to you. This is why I post videos like this. So you see it and hear it from the people themselves. That I am not making this thing up. They are putting it out there. It's out there for a reason. People are talking about these things for a reason. We don't make it up. The stories are a lot. I can't fit every story. I'll go like in 3 hours if I was fitting story times of women who have dealt with men like this. Okay. Having to fake eviction, having to fake, stuff just to get rid of them is a lot. To prevent all of that, just be aware of these type of men and how they move. I'm so grateful that he posted this video. I mean, in social media, he's probably talking to a certain group of men, but then it reached my FYP too. Okay. So I'm going to get into some of the stories that I've seen and heard. And then I'm going to come back and talk some more. There was even another guy with a similar story about his own relative. I don't remember. I think he said it was his brother. So yeah, he will be in one of the clips. You can watch that as well to confirm this story. Okay. So it doesn't sound like there's a lie going on here. It's a thing and it's going on and it's happening. Okay. You can put your head in the clouds and pretend it's not true, but don't say we didn't tell you. So let's get into it.
And on the first date, and the guy walks me home, and we get to my apartment. He's like, "Oh, can I come up?" And I'm like, "Absolutely not. Why would you think that you could even come up? I literally do not know you." And he goes, "Oh, well, because I just thought you would want me to see where I'd be spending a lot of time." I was like, "What do you mean you'll be spending a lot of time?" And he was like, "I mean, like, since I plan on dating you, like, I can just spend a lot of time at your apartment. Since you work in office sometimes, I work in office. We can commute together. We can do this. We can do that." And all I'm hearing is this man needs a place to sleep. And I look at him and I go, "Are you a hobosexual?" And he goes, "What's a hobosexual?" I was like, "A person that literally dates girls so that he has a place to stay." And he was like, "No, I have my own place." And I was like, "Okay, so why don't you go home?"
This is a story of love bombing from a hobosexual. I put myself on dating apps again. I'm not necessarily ready to be in a full-blown relationship just yet, but I figured let me just put myself out there, see what's out there, see what everybody else is saying when they say that there's piss in the dating pool. And there is, but I'm out there, so that just clears the waters a bit. Anyway, clock that. So I started talking to this guy, very cute. We met on an app. He's a noob, and I was like, "Oh, okay." He's doing a little shoulder shimmy. There's no disrespect to them, but I'm just saying that was attractive to me. Very fine man, very confident, which I love, and we're vibing, and everything's going great. These are telltale signs right here and there. When they start telling you things that you really shouldn't be hearing very early on in the dating process or even getting to know you talking phase. After day 1, this man told me that he loved me. To which I was like, "Huh?" He's like, "Yeah, I love you. I feel like, we don't tell each other. I live by the ideology that you should tell people that you love them because you never know when." I'm like, "But I feel like you should actually also mean it." Now, granted, let me preface this. I am dating and seeking connection from a more secure place. The anxious girly that I was would have been like, "Oh my God, he loved me." Delusional. Number 1, step 1, the hobosexual is laying and marking their territory. "I love you." Number 2, "I feel like I could be with you. I feel like we could be locked in." I said, "Well, I don't lock down that quick." Because again, dating from a secure place. But the hobosexual is trying to let you know, baby, you it. Now, granted, I'm going to be the amazing person that I am because for me, I'm like, this connection doesn't really mean anything to me yet because I'm just getting to know you. Well, as I started to get to know, homeboy ain't got nowhere to live, hipping and hopping from hotel to hotel. Homeboy's business that I thought he owned is actually him just bouncing at clubs and him just creating an LLC. I don't know if this is very common if you have ever dated anybody in Atlanta. I'm not saying all men are like that, but I'm just saying from what I've experienced, it's a lot of trickery and scammery and foolery. No, thank you. But again, dating from a secure place. So all this stuff, I'm just red flag after red flag. I do background checks on people that judge your mama. I'm a woman. I got to protect myself and my kids first. I'm not trying to be out here be messing around with somebody who did it, went and gone. Who framed Roger Rabbit? Not me. I don't want nothing to do with it. Anywho, so this young man begins to get upset because again, I am older than him. Here we go. So all that in account, I'm like, "Oh yeah, I would definitely not take this man seriously, but I'm bored. I'll just continue to chit chat with you." But I'm also a very honest person. And he says to me one night, he goes, "Yeah, I want to really open up and give you my heart, but you got to promise not to break it." And that's why I said, you know what? This is giving someone who may potentially, if they had my address, would be a stalker and a crazy person. So I'm gonna nip this in the bud. And let me tell you how it was confirmed for me. He called me and I was busy and did not answer. "Do you know this man?" Text me, "I bet." And I said, "Oh, no, sweetie." See, the anxious person would have been trying to explain, "Oh my God, no, I'm just so tired." I didn't even feel the need to do it. I was like, "Oh, this is childish. I don't do this tit for tat. If you feel a certain type of way, you communicate with me. I don't do this childish stuff. This is beneath me. God bless you. I wish you the best and find your queen." Do you know this nigga? Because I blocked him right after that. Do you know this jigga had the audacity to text me from another number and wish death upon me and to get a STD or an incurable disease? We thank the Lord for dodging that bullet, but that aside, Don't let people love bomb you, especially don't let nobody love bomb you that's daggone homosexual. And we bless God. Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah.
I'm gonna say it louder. Stop letting these men move into your home and be around your kids. Somebody sent me a video the other day and it said, a guy was saying that basically there'd be less stepdads if it was easier for men to obtain social housing or cheap accommodation. It's kind of true. It's kind of true. When you met your man that moved into your house within 2 weeks, did he have his own tenancy or mortgage? Because if he did, he wouldn't have moved in, right? It's weird. Why are you dating homeless men anyway? Like, the standards are in the fucking gutter. But that aside, you're moving this person into your home, around your child. You don't know if he's a nonce. You don't know if he's violent. You don't know what his family's like. You don't know what kind of home he came from. And now he's in your home around your kids. And yeah, you can say, well, if anything happened, I'd leave. It's too late. Your kid's already traumatized. Now what? Now what? You're putting your kids at risk for what? D. No, it can't be that. And if you're lonely, I'm not saying don't meet somebody. I'm saying date, but date outside of your home until you're sure. And then have a discussion with your partner and get somewhere together. It should never be a man moving into your home. There's very few situations where that is acceptable. It shouldn't be within a year you're living together. And normally it's even less than that. You're going to say that I'm being out of order, but it's true. And it might be a hard pill to swallow, but I'd rather one person hears it and maybe doesn't move a nonce into their home, or a violent or a drug addict or something else. Or just somebody that doesn't have you and your kids' best interest at heart. If he was homeless when you met him, your relationship is based off of that. He needed you for accommodation and you needed him for loneliness, I guess. I don't know.
People really be thinking I be making these stories up, y'all, and I promise you, I wish I was. So this is like 5 years ago. My homegirl started dating this dude. Obviously, he was a hobosexual because why is he staying at your house while you're at work? And so she told me, like, one, her hair started falling out. Like, I'm talking about like 2-3 months of them being together, her hair is falling out. And then number two, she said she would come home and she would be like, did you wash the sheets? Like, it looked like you washed the sheet. He'd be like, no, I didn't wash the sheets. What? And I'm sure she was experiencing some other stuff that she didn't tell me, but she said she decided to get some hidden cameras. So she placed one facing her laundry room, placed one facing her bedroom, and then placed one facing her bathroom. And literally caught this man on camera, one, washing her sheets literally every day when she go to work. I guess with some type of weird substance. And he literally was using her hairbrush and her toothbrush to clean the toilet. I was like, girl, where was he from? And she said he was Black American. That man was putting roots on her. That man was doing juju, okay? And I say all this to say, don't be letting no man stay at your house while you at work. You cannot trust these ninjas. That's why God be telling us to just wait till marriage, because stuff like this, amen, amen.
A lot of girls need to realize when these hobosexuals want to come and they want to like crash on your couch because their ex is so crazy, blah, 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 they are going to become a squatter. They will eventually claim that they are a tenant in that house. You will get in trouble for your lease, or you won't be able to kick them out if you're the one that owns the house, because now they have a legal right to say, I'm a tenant in this house. So even when you want to break up with them, you're going to have a really hard time getting rid of them, because now it's not about a boyfriend-girlfriend thing. It's about fucking legal tenancy and like leases and shit. So do not let a fucking homeless man crash on your couch for the same reason.
Yeah. Hey up, darling. How you doing? You still single, you? Are you with him now? No worries. Yeah, good luck. Yeah, it don't matter. Alright, see you later. Hey up, Linda. How you doing? Long time no speak. Yeah, I do need a place to stay, like. I'm a cunt. Hiya, Donna, love, you okay? What you doing for Christmas this year? I still really like you, you know.
Hey, I have a public service announcement for all single women, especially those with children. If you're a single mother or a single lady, watch this video. If you know one, send it to her. This may literally save her. So recently, I discovered that one of my siblings is a hobosexual. And I didn't figure this out until after they came to live with me and I saw some hobosexual tendencies. Like, for one, they said that they didn't want to work. They felt like they were a king. Now, mind you, this is a sibling of mine. And me and my husband both work multiple full-time jobs. Well, my husband works multiple full-time jobs. I have multiple companies that I own, so we're both very busy. So I was really interested, and I said, how do you think you live? How are you going to live? Like, what is your goals in life? And he said, my goal in life is to have bitches pay for me and pay for my living. And I said, how do you accomplish that? And he broke it the fuck down. So I'm going to share it with you. My brother said that there are 3 type of women that you want to look for who will take care of you. Number 1, the white ones. He said he specifically looks for overweight white women. Mind you, he's black, kind of cute, got a little 6-packs going on. He said, look for overweight white women. He said, if you can find an overweight white woman with a good job, even better. CNA, nursing assistant, phlebotomist. He said medical, specifically medical for a reason. And I asked him why medical. He says because they usually have set schedules. So you can go do what you need to do and you know they're never going to pop up at home. Nigga has thought this through. Then he said you specifically want to find fat white single people who have children. And I'm like, red flag, why do they need children? And he said most women with children are so desperate for attention from any man because they have 3, 4, 5 children and they feel like they're not going to get a man that's going to accept them with their children. If they find a man that will accept them with their children, they'll just grab you right on up. He said the more children, the better. And I'm like, tell me more. He said the key is to make them think that you're smart and to give them a sob story. Pretty much being like, hey, I'm a smart individual, but the world is not giving me a fair chance. Now, I know he's not wrong, because right now he's at a fat white bitch's house because I kicked him out of mine because he wasn't staying for mine for free without helping about working. Oh, I also forgot he said he made sure that they had kids because you get more food stamps. So, I mean, there's more that he said. If y'all want me to make part 2 about how he really broke it down, I will. But yeah, be careful out here, y'all. They're preying on y'all. These homosexuals are literally preying on y'all.
I know they talk about the 300,000 black women that's leaving the workforce or laid off and all this other stuff, but understand that there has been a lot of men that's been laid off as well, but it's not being reported like it should be. Understand this, ladies. It is the season of the homosexual man. It is the season of the homosexual man. You're going to have a lot of men that's going to be texting you, checking your temperature, and, you know, they're going to be sending y'all these Umar Johnson text messages. What's up, my Nubian Grand Rising Queen? No, don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. A lot of y'all going to fall for it, unfortunately. You're going to be looking at your phone talking about, nah, he realized what he had. No, he don't realize what he had, sister. He realized he needs a place to stay. He need a place to lay his head. And some of y'all women, single moms, y'all are the first line of defense. You are the first line of defense. That's why it's so much of these men that bash women for being single moms, troll women and all this other stuff, because they want you to become desperate, to where you're low-hanging fruit, to where you're just happy to have a man just so you can just happy to be laying up next to one. But now he eating up all your kids' fruit snacks, drinking up all the Capri Suns, the Lunchables and all this other stuff. Well, doggone, I'm trying to make my baby his lunch. Why the hell you eat up all the lunch meat? Some of y'all women gonna be dealing with that. Even y'all women that's single and you don't have any kids. Some of these men gonna be on their best behavior. They're going to be out here giving you their best representatives because they see they need a place to stay. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. Homosexual season is amongst us.
You would think in this day and age, at this point in time, people would be focusing on how to better themselves, right? But the truth of the matter is there's so many people out there, so many men out there with this kind of mindset. Because they are not the ones with the responsibility of raising children most of the times, they got to move from place to place, you know, creating broken homes, because that's what happens most of the times. They end up with you for 6 months. By the time they leave you, you're pregnant and they are nowhere to be found. A few months ago, there was this guy who said he was looking for a woman who had her own place. He is a cleaner or something like that. He's in his 50s or I think he was in his 50s or 60s or something like that. He's been in prison. He has 9 children by 9 women. And these are the type of men. These are the Hoboseggsuals. They are looking for the easiest option. And they have targets. So if you have children, you're a single mom, you know, you are working, even if you don't have children, because like the first guy said, they prefer the ones who don't have children but are single. Okay, so they come in with a love bombing, and then by the time you realize, they would make you become a single mom. Okay, because that's what they do. And when they come around your kids, they don't like your kids because they are there for themselves. And to all those men who keep saying that it's not true when women talk about men using women as their come up and so on and so forth, there's your evidence. So many men are very, very much calculated. They know exactly what they are doing. Okay, they know their targets, they are going after those targets, okay? And when they are able to get in there with them, they have a plan. That's what I'm saying. Don't date unintentionally as a woman. Date with intent. If you are going to date, date with plan. Okay? Date with sense. Put the heart back in the chest and lock it. Date with your sense. How is this going to benefit me? Because in this day and age, at this point in time, if you are dating and you are blind, that's on you. Don't say we didn't tell you. If you are still actively dating and you are blind and your head is still in the class somewhere about Prince Charming and whatever it is and the Disney movies and you're looking for this rom-com romance type of things, madam, don't say we didn't tell you. You will find out the hard way. It's time for you to wake up and realize what is going on out there. Put in a plan for yourself and how you want your life to go, okay? How you want your relationships to go. Be very, very intentional with that. And stop this whole delulu-ness, because for the most part, it's not real. There are men out there who are calculating, who are planning on the kind of women they are going to finesse and so on and so forth. And you are here still thinking about Prince Charming. Anyway, I'm going to leave it here. I just came to share what I've seen and heard with you, and I hope it helps. All right. I'll see you again another one. Take care of yourselves and one another. Bye.